I just like the idea of multicam. It's so fun. Just
Yeah.
like single player games, but we multicam it.
I like the idea of like the truck sim one, and then competing
Yeah.
to see who does the thing first.
Yeah, that one is a good idea, I think.
I would need to play like a little bit first though, just so I can absolutely dominate you.
Yeah, we both get 1 hour of practice. we get 20 minutes of practice.
Well, haven't you played? You've played this game before, haven't you?
I currently have 40 hours in it,
Yeah,
plus whatever I have on my other account.
Exactly. Yeah. I gotta get a little bit of practice in, so you know, even playing field.
We're going to change the tip rate to be like 100%, which I'm not used to. I always have it on low.
I don't know what that means. Tip rate.
It means that if you turn too sharply, you fall over easily.
Oh, yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. That is
Yeah.
definitely true with trucks. I should know. I drive them.
We should also. I had this idea when we first started. I said we should make monthly apology videos.
Oh, I remember that. That was funny.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would like to do that.
We had an idea for at least the first one. I don't remember what it was.
Apology for.
Were we apologizing for Human Fall Flat?
I think that's what it was.
It's a little late to apologize for that now. That was 2 months ago, almost. Oh wow, that was 2 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, we can say we've changed and grown as people.
We've reflected on our previous actions and we realized that wasn't acceptable.
Oh, you wanted to multicam Resident Evil Revelation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You don't own it.
I'm gonna get it.
Because it wasn't on sale.
I'll get it when the Steam summer sale goes.
Yeah. I do want to play that a lot, though. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, I do. I want to just play through a lot of the Resident Evil games.
Mm-hmm.
And the channel's gonna be my excuse to do it.
Yeah. I was gonna do that with Yakuza, but then I remembered there's no English dub until Yakuza 7.
Yeah, that wouldn't really work overly well in our format.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless I added like English dub or like English audio on top myself. So that would be a lot of effort, though.
Is there English audio to add?
No, I would essentially have to take audio of the characters and then convert them to a like a voice on like character AI, and then make them say the lines, and then record those and put them in the editing.
That seems like a lot
that would
of
be
effort.
It would be an incredible amount of effort for not that much payoff.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.
No, it's not.
Cool idea, not worth
Cool
the
idea.
effort.
Mm-mm.
Just because something's a good idea doesn't mean you should do it.
But think of how sick it would be.
It would be sick, but you're not gonna do that.
No, absolutely not.
You're just not willing. You're just not willing to commit to goofcore.
What? You literally just now told me not to do that.
I never said that.
I was suggesting, wouldn't it be cool? And you're like, it would be cool, but you shouldn't do that because that's too much effort. And I said, you're right. And now you're making fun of me for it. I like that this area looks like a Soulsborne area.
Does it? I don't know. As I haven't
Yeah,
played
this looks like the first area in Demon Souls.
I really should play these games.
They're great, man. Maybe I should play Demon Souls and you play Dark Souls 1, because I haven't beaten Demon Souls.
Then it would be
That'd be really cool, actually.
a
Demon
fair
Souls
fight.
looks amazing when it was remade. What were you saying?
I said it'll be a fair fight then. I'll stand a chance.
Yeah. We could multicam Elden Ring.
You have brought that up before.
You did say you wanted to play it, and it is, however, a very long game.
Yeah, I feel like that's just that would be a big multicam series. It could be kind of interesting though. It's like, especially like once you get like a little bit further in, it's like you cut back and forth and we're just in two completely different places. That's kind of like a cool idea.
Yeah, and then, well, we could like reconvene every once in a while and be like, we both have to beat this boss now or whatever.
I wouldn't know where any of the bosses are.
I can show you. I've played quite a bit of the game. But we generally keep to the same areas.
I kind of like the idea of being in two completely different places, though. I think that's like really interesting. Because then I feel like it shows, because like since Elden Ring is such an open world experience, it shows how two different people can take such two drastically different paths in the same game. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I would like some consistency though. Like maybe sometimes some bosses we both fight at the same time.
Maybe. I feel like though it's gonna just be a lack of consistency though, just because like boss fights are not gonna take the same amount of time between us. So like,
you're right.
What could take you a couple minutes could take me more than a couple minutes.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, start fighting a boss at the same time.
Maybe, I don't know. I kind of like
see how we both go about it.
I really like the idea of it just being two very completely different separate runs. I feel like that's just really in spirit for the kind of game Elden Ring is.
Yeah. Plus in Elden Ring, like, you can just frick off and do whatever for like 20 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should start playing a Soulsborne game soon.
I agree. Just because we've been talking about it for so long.
It'd be so fun. I love Soulsbornes so much.
If you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
Why don't you marry him?
God, I'm absolutely roasted.
Are you guys ready for more Soulsborne?
Never gonna let
nice
that
fall.
Whatever. I don't need this. I went to college.
I went to college.
I've been thinking about going back.
Canonically beaten Kirby?
Would he be beating Kirby? Oh, like in the lore? I don't think so.
Like in a fight?
I don't think so.
I can't think of a time where he lost a fight.
Kirby's like, I think literally like in like power scaling, I think he's like god tier level.
Honestly.
Like, some of his feats are absolutely insane. And I love that for him.
It just makes him overpowered. Like in Kirby's Epic Yarn, he's invincible, which I think makes sense. I think that's good, but I mean, he is literally never lost a fight that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's just built different, man. You know, you know that meme where it's like, nah, I'd win? That's literally Kirby.
It's true. I mean, I don't know.
Look inside yourself. You know it to be true.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I wasn't entirely listening, and I don't remember what you said.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What did you say?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Something, nah, I'd win. Kirby.
Yeah. No, I think I was following the conversation, and then you're like, look inside your heart, you know it's true, and I'm like, oh, what did he say? I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine.
I can't find anywhere online that says that anyone has beaten Kirby.
Yeah, I don't think he loses. He's just different. He's built different. Like, nah, I'd win.
Not even in the manga or the anime.
I mean, he did. I think he got beat up pretty bad, and like during the finale of the anime. But then he came back. He said, "Nah, I'd win."
Yeah. Also, what the frick is he? His species is as vague as Yoda.
No, it's more vague than Yoda.
Really?
Yeah, Yoda. At least you see other species or other members of Yoda's species. Kirby.
You see other members of Kirby?
Do you?
Yeah, and Kirby in the Amazing Mirror.
Well, like it's implied that the other colors, well, because like Kirby was split into copies by the Amazing Mirror, I think. I think Dark Kirby is like the only other one, but that's like an alternate dimension version of Kirby, so it doesn't really count. That's like Kirby from the mirror dimension. If I remember correctly, there was like a theory that came from Star Allies that he's like a being made from dark matter, but like formed with positivity, I think, and then like the final boss of Star Allies was like the opposite. This is a being made of dark matter, but like from negativity or something.
Kirby? Okay.
Well, Kirby's the positive one, and then the other one was like a negative version. I don't remember. That was like the theory I saw. I don't know how true that is. Also, Kirby lore is kind of wacky.
I have a video. I have a video saved about Kirby lore.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
I think it's probably the same video I saw. I remember, especially back like during like the, I think like the Dark Matter trilogy, there was some more lore.
Okay.
I think now the stories, like they do like little bits and pieces, but it's like they haven't really like gotten too deep into the lore. Which I think Star Allies has a decent bit of lore actually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Also, like, what's up with Nintendo making characters with like the most like non-Japanese names? Mario, Luigi,
well,
Peach, Kirby.
Well, Kirby was named
Samus.
Kirby was named after somebody. Was he their lawyer? I think he was named after their lawyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I remember the story correctly, I think this was the story for Kirby. After they made Donkey Kong, they got sued by Universal. Because like they said it was too similar to King Kong, and I think Kirby was the name of their lawyer.
Kirby was chosen partly in honor of American lawyer John Kirby, who defended Nintendo in the Universal City Studios Inc. Incorporated versus Nintendo case.
Yeah, I remember things.
And partly because the harsh-sounding name contrasted amusingly with the character's cute appearance. What's harsh about the name Kirby?
I mean, I think back then it was probably a very different tone. I mean, think of it like
maybe.
this. I can only think of two things named Kirby, and one of them is this.
Is the other one the guy from Sweet Life on
Yes!
Deck?
Yes! The security officer? I'm so glad you knew that.
Dude, because that's like the only other Kirby I can possibly think of. Yeah. He's cool. The only thing I remember about him is a scene where he goes to take his like test or whatever, and then he runs out and they're like, "What happened?" And he's like, he got to the point where he had to write his name and he got scared.
Yeah, I got stuck on the first question. What was the first question? It was writing his name.
Yeah, that's what it was. I don't remember anything else about him though.
He had a TV show in universe, like Boat Cops.
Oh, that's somewhat familiar.
Yeah, there was like
I like Sweet Life on Deck.
It was good.
That's another example of a show that got rebooted and it was changed and different.
Well, that wasn't
Like
rebooted. It was just
the
like
name.
a sequel series because
That's what I meant.
Well, the way Disney worked, at least back in the day, is like after 3 seasons, you had to start paying people more money. So what they would do is they would rebrand shows after 3 seasons.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sweet Life wasn't the only one that they did that. I can't think of any of the other ones off the top of my head, but there was a bunch that did that.